Someone once said that confirmation is a ritual that is searching for a meaning. Now, maybe it's because, in part, that's part of my job, and I have some security about that. I've often been thinking about a meaning of it, and I do think that it has a meaning, and it rests in our baptism, where we are claimed and called as God's children and to be God's people in this world. And then there's an ancient tradition in confirmation and reception where the bishop lays hands on head, and I think in that moment, there is something also about our vocation, that in that moment we are somehow mysteriously being connected all the way back to that day when Jesus says to Peter, "On you I build my church." In confirmation and reception, then, we are called to be builders for God. We are called to be apostles. We each are given something to do or say that shows who God is in this world, and that is our vocation. And every once in a while, what we've been given to show who God is intersects in a peculiar and unique way with the church. And that's what we call ordination. In the Episcopal Church, discernment towards the vocation of ordination, whether that's priesthood or deacon, is not just a personal enterprise. It is something that involves the whole community and the wider church. In order to talk about this, I've decided to set 3 gatherings in the next couple of months around our diocese in order to gather folks who direct discernment, our clergy, as well as those who may be in the process of discernment, to talk more fully about this process, about our local school for ministry, and to address any questions that folks might have. The timing's important because in 2020 we will begin to explore and see if God calls up another class of students for our local school. And so now it seems to be the time to do this. You can find out more information on the website under Clergy Resources about the details and the specific locations of these gatherings. But please let me be clear. This type of vocational discernment begins in one's heart and with your local congregation. So if you feel this kind of nudge in your heart, please, first of all, talk to your local clergy. And again, for those who may be seeking this path, for those who are curious, for clergy who are directing others, I look forward to seeing you at one of these 3 gatherings later in April and in early May. And to all of us, please remember that each of us, to God, your life matters to God. And even more, your life matters for God. And God indeed has given you something to do or say that helps God to build God's kingdom on earth as it is in heaven. God bless.